Welcome to Mathematics 8 by Ma'am Grace Sobrero. You have learned how to multiply polynomials using the special products. Now, we are going to do the reverse. For this week's lesson, you are expected to factor completely the different polynomials. For today's lesson, you must be able to factor completely the polynomials with greatest common monomial factor. What is factoring? Factoring is a process of finding the factors of an expression, or we can simply say that it is the inverse process of multiplication. Look at these pictures. Can you identify the common things that are present in the three pictures? You might see that they're eating Korean food, and I guess they're enjoying it. We could say that it is their common factor. This activity gives us the idea about the greatest common monomial factor that appears in every term of the polynomial. Now, let us study the illustrative example on how factoring the greatest common monomial factor is being done. Let us factor 12x cubed y to the fifth power minus 20x to the fifth power y squared z. Now remember that the first thing that we have to do is to find the greatest common factor of the numerical coefficients. So the numerical coefficients in these expressions are 12 and 20. And the GCF of 12 and 20 is 4. Next, let us find the variable with the least exponent that appears in each term of the polynomial. So as you can see, x and y are both common to all terms, and 3 is the smallest exponent for x, and 2 is the smallest exponent of y. So, x cubed y squared is the GCF of the variables. Then, the product of 4 and x cubed y squared is the GCF of the polynomial. The GCF of the polynomials, which is 4x cubed y squared, is one of the factors of the polynomial 12x cubed y to the fifth power minus 20x to the fifth power y squared z. Now, to completely factor the given polynomial, let us divide the polynomial by its GCF. The resulting quotient is the other factor of the polynomial. Let us divide 12x cubed y to the fifth power by the GCF 4x cubed y squared and negative 20x to the fifth power y squared z by 4x cubed y squared. The result is 3y cubed minus 5x squared z. We already get the quotient and so as the other factor of the polynomial. Next, let's combine the GCF and the quotient by using the parentheses. So, the factored form of the polynomial 12x cubed y squared minus 20x to the fifth power y squared z is 4x cubed y squared quantity 3y cubed minus 5x squared z. Do you know that we can also check our answer by multiplying 4x cubed y squared to 3y cubed minus 5x squared z. Amazing, right? To give you more examples on factoring polynomials with GCF, kindly watch this.
Hi! Hello there! In our previous activity, I taught you how to factor polynomial with greatest common monomial factor. Now, I'm gonna give you more example on how to factor polynomial with GCMF or greatest common monomial factor. So let's have our first example. So in our first first example, we have the expression 8x squared plus 16x. The first thing to do is to get the GCF of its numerical coefficient. The numerical coefficient is 8 and 16. The GCF of 8 and 16 is 8. Next, we have to look for its variable. Let's look for the variable which are common to this expression. So the variable which is common to this expression is x, since there is x squared here and x to the second term. Next, since we already know the variable which is common to this expression, let's proceed to its least degree or least exponent. The exponent here is 2 and the exponent is 1. So the variable which has least degree is x. So our GCF is 8x. So this is the GCF. The next thing to do is to get the other factor because 8x is already one of the factors. We have to look for another factor. To do that, we need to divide 8x squared plus 16x to 8x. So let's do 8x squared divided by 8x plus 16x divided by 8x. So 8x squared divided by 8x is x plus 16x divided by 8x is 2. So we already have the other factor of this expression. So the factors, what we're gonna do next is to combine the GCF and the quotient. Okay? So the factors are 8x, x times x plus 2. Now, we multiply them or we combine them using the parentheses. So this is the factor of 8x squared plus 16x.
Now, let us factor the second expression, 12x to the fifth power, y to the fourth power, minus 16x cubed, y to the fourth power, plus 28x to the sixth power. First, let us find the greatest common factor of the numerical coefficients, which are 12, 16, and 28. And its GCF, or greatest common factor, is 4. Next, look for the variable which is common to this expression. As you see, there is variable x in the first, second, and third term, while variable y is seen in the first and second term, but not in the third term. So, x is common to all terms and 3 is the smallest exponent. So, x cubed is the GCF of the variable. The product of 4 times x cubed is the GCF of this expression, which is written as 4x cubed. 4x cubed is one of the factors of the expression. To factor the polynomial completely, we will divide the expression 12x to the fifth power, y to the fourth power, minus 16x cubed, y to the fourth, plus 28x to the sixth power by the GCF 4x cubed. So 12x to the fifth power, y to the fourth power divided by 4x cubed will give you 3x squared y to the fourth power. Then negative 16x cubed y to the fourth power divided by 4x cubed will give you negative 4y to the fourth power. Then 28 to the 6th power divided by 4x cubed will give you 7x cubed. The quotient is 3x squared y to the 4th power minus 4y to the 4th power plus 7x cubed. Therefore, the factored form of this polynomial is 4x cubed quantity 3x squared y to the 4th power minus 4y to the 4th power plus 7x cubed. To check the factors, we can simply multiply the factors and the product must be the expression 12x to the 5th power y to the 4th power minus 16x cubed y to the 4th power plus 28x to the 6th power. After watching this video, kindly do the activities in your module and write your answer with solution on your notebook. God used beautiful mathematics creating the world by Paul Dirac.